Death Watch.
We left off last time. Falk had just been blasted by some lightning, and his horse had fallen. He had managed to tumble off of it, though, and is now on his feet on the ground. Falk, I apologize. I had forgotten to mention last time. There's a lot of images coming through, and just a mass amount of wolves all around.
Okay.
So you can try and communicate with some of those if you'd like as well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the ability in game to actually.
Well, and you can attempt
or request
to just send them.
But yeah, I'll let them know there are Trollocs here, and
Okay.
that should.
What did they call it?
Twisted ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I don't have enough prestige with them in order to actually say I need your help and have them come.
So, let's see what that be. So from off to the north, Falk, there's actually Trollocs that come running up the hill. One of them will make it to you.
And you're pretty messed up.
You guys better get here quick.
I'm so far away.
It's like 40 feet.
Does
Uphill.
a 6 hit?
A 6 does not.
Mm.
He must have been intimidated by me in my smoking glory.
This one's going to come over to you, Rafe. What about a 7?
No.
Just pretend they're dill.
Who's moving this?
34.
That's a whole lot of JAs.
Yeah,
It's alright. Every time I touch it, it does weird stuff.
quit touching it. As you're moving it off the markings that I'm making. Okay. And we're back up to Falk. So you're presented with a Trolloc in front of you. Kralin off to the southeast, and then another Trolloc to the east.
So I'm going to draw my sword as part of my 5 foot to attack Kralin.
Okay.
And full round attacker. Can I? No.
And not unless you have quick draw. Because 5 foot's a free action. It's part of a move action that you get to do it as a free.
Okay, then just the one attack.
Okay.
But I'm going to power attack.
Do you want to know what my AC is?
What yours is?
Yeah, so you have a, kind of a guess.
Adina
Okay.
shouts
I'm at
out.
15.
She shouts out, it'd take about a 15 to hit me.
But, yeah, I'll take down
Ought to do for that
3.
floozy.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Would a 14 have hit?
No.
Okay, so I couldn't have hit her either way. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, so Cho'Gath, you saw this lightning bolt come down, blast Falk.
Yeah.
2 Trollocs ran up, one attacked him. He moved over and attacked Kralin. And you're there, Kralin kind of northeast, Trollocs northeast, and
That's you.
this
That's me.
Wilder,
Those are the 2 Trollocs.
or this other
Kralin.
channeler
Other channeler.
here,
Yeah.
kind
That's
of
the
to
one you
your
attacked last time.
east, southeast, somewhere in there. That's the one that you'd attacked last time, though.
Yeah. Is there enough space between us for me to charge?
You need 10 feet?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, it'd be
between-
right on the edge of it.
That's where Cho'Gath lives.
Are you charging Kralin or the one you're
Yeah, you
fighting?
could definitely
The S.
charge Kralin, but yeah,
You
you're
gotta keep 'em
you're
distracted.
10 feet from that channeler.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'll charge Kralin.
Okay.
Okay. 31.
That's a hit.
24 damage.
All right, so let's see. So that puts her at negative 14.
Nice.
As if you want to
Okay.
describe the carnage.
Yeah, well, no, I imagine I just thunder up and stick the lance right through her back.
Okay.
But I want to cleave. There's Trollocs right there, right?
Yeah, so how far past do you go on your horse? So you were about, what would that be? You're about 15-ish feet away from her.
Yeah. Well, when I kill her, is a Trolloc in range? 'Cause my movement has nothing. I can cleave right then and there.
And he does have reach with the lance.
And as far as movement after that, then I would go another 10 feet after that.
Okay, so yeah, at the end of that, of your horse's move, you would be at another Trolloc. So, I mean, since it's all happening at the same time...
Well, if it's not in range where I am when I kill her, then I can't do it.
Yeah, as you would have to finish moving through.
Yeah, that's fine. So then I would go another 10 feet beyond that. Well, I want to go far enough that I can do another charge when I turn around.
Onto... Something. Yeah, you'd be far enough that you could.
Good, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Alright, Dill will shoot that last Trolloc over there.
Next, I'm going to charge that other channeler. And I'm going to get a critical hit.
Since only one lightning struck me, I'm guessing they were either linked or something along those
So
lines.
that Trolloc who had ran up to you, arrow shoots by and sticks out of his throat there.
Thanks, Dill.
All right. So Rafe. So right now there's nobody around you guys. You'd have a little ways to go up. You could get there in one move action, but you'd have a little ways to go up to get to the top of this.
So did we take care of this Dark Friend warrior below where it says minus 30?
You haven't seen anything there.
Up there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will sneak up the hill
Okay.
until I get an enemy in sight. If I can do that in one move action, then I'll take a shot.
Okay. So what you see here is actually, it's a dead wolf where that W is.
Okay.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah. But you do see there's one lady just standing up there, and two Trollocs over by Falk and Cho'Gath, and that Kralin is down, not moving. So with your bow, you could
Shoot him.
yeah.
I'm within 30 feet.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Of the S.
Okay. 24
Nice rolls.
That's a hit.
for 16 points.
Nice.
All right. And that will drop her to a -1.
Who'd you shoot?
The other channeler.
The S?
Yeah.
Shame. Nice shot.
All right. So we'll have Adina.
Yeah, I'll move up to where Rafe is, and anything I see.
You see the two Trollocs over there, and so you see these two Trollocs over here.
No one else surrounded by the glow of Sayadar or anything?
No,
All right.
you don't feel it being used over here anymore.
All right. If I can do it without hitting... Who do we got? Falk and Cho'Gath?
Yeah.
I think I could probably do it. I'll fling a fireball down that way.
Okay. Yeah, Cho'Gath would probably be the closest one at this point, as Falk is actually a little bit closer to the K. Cho'Gath is over by this T over here.
I don't fear a fireball.
Oh, you haven't updated them. Okay.
I want to get hit by a fireball. And I
You
don't
do?
have to shave.
Okay.
So F that should be A R. So Falk is pretty much right there.
Yeah, this would have to go a little bit past them on the north, but it's going to be about 20 feet.
Okay. Reflex.
Yeah. Reflex for half. The reflex will be 17.
One got a 20. The other one got a 10.
So first one gets 10, the other gets 20.
All right, so you drop the one over that was here by Cho'Gath.
Kind of imagine after that arrow took the one by Rafe, he looks over his shoulder and Dill mouths.
He's finally broken.
Yeah.
Killing's all I know.
All right. That brings us to the last Trolloc who's going to try and run.
How dare he?
Trollocs are cowards.
Yeah, so he goes running down the hill.
Please say it's right into a pack of wolves.
What kind of Trolloc was this?
This is a wolf-head Trolloc.
Oh, you can go then.
He meant bird.
The
A wolf bird.
I hate that. Can you imagine it? I
Yeah.
don't like it.
But that'll bring it back to Falk.
How far down the hill is he?
He is, 40 feet?
Oh, you can get. You're on your horse, right?
No, my horse is laying there almost dead.
Most of his horse is on him right now.
Yeah.
And it's uneven ground, so I can't charge, can I?
Yeah, it's pretty...
You could jump.
No, I'm just going to sit down where I am. I got hit by a lightning bolt 6 seconds ago, so
Yeah.
I'm not feeling very good.
All right, Cho'Gath. So, I don't know... I don't think you could charge down this on the horse, because this is a little bit steeper side.
Okay.
But with where you're at, would be, a double move by your horse?
Why not? He's headed to flat ground, so yeah, I'll chase him.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you can make it to him.
Oh, for the horse's double.
Yeah,
move,
the
that's
horse's
right.
double move.
Just not a charge attack.
Yeah.
24.
It's a hit.
17 damage.
All right, so it's negative 10.
I'll run up along behind him and do a pinpoint strike right at his brain stem,
Okay.
leaving no blood behind.
So you guys have dispatched all the enemies here, and what you're left with is the 4 horses that were tied up by a tree at the bottom of the hill, and in this upper section here, which is kind of a little bowl, is the artifice of brazen.
All right.
Can Adina save my horse?
Give it a shot.
Well, I was laughing in my head, the idea that I come running up the hill and then immediately just heal the horse while Falk's bleeding out.
No, I'm going to wave, save
fine.
my horse, save my horse.
Yeah, so I'll come running up the hill. Falk will start kind of boo-hooing over his horse, I guess. But,
I
yeah.
can't stand to see an animal in pain, so I'll charge his horse.
Put it down as
My
Adina
lance.
is healing it.
All right.
Doing you a favor.
It's true. You don't want the 1 power touching the horse.
Yeah. Now you're going to have to kill it when it least expects it.
All right. 3d8. 11. So 18 points to the horse.
That almost like a full heal on it.
It'd still
but,
be knocked out.
Yeah.
If you need me to wake it up, I can, I guess.
No, as long as it's stabilized and not dying anymore.
So as you're doing this, you start to feel all the channeling that was coming from the wagons over by where the Ashaman went. Feels like it's kind of reaching a peak. It's more than anything it had before. I think Dill's still the only one over. Well, Rafe too. You guys would be able to see that some of these, some of the lightning bolts and fireballs that were being hurled into this circle that they were in are now starting to be rebounded, like they're striking an invisible wall or shield. You also see that it looks like the Ashaman have made it to that area. It's just this ring of black around there. So, as you watch, as something remarkable is occurring at Duma as well. The strikes of lightning and fireballs hurled by the Shido Wise Ones into the circle of wagons have begun to rebound some distance away. The black smoke billowing from the fires is gathering in a dense cloud over the campsite, gradually resolving into a distant bell-shaped form, as if restrained by some invisible barrier. Only at the upper point of the invisible sphere does a pillar of smoke escape. On the ground, rows of Ashaman, tiny at this distance, stand in a ring around the camp, facing outwards. Trapped outside the barrier, Mainers and Kerhinen are being cut down by the press of Shido attempting to find some break in the invisible wall. The crimson banner of the Lord Dragon rises above the fray, bobbing higher and higher on invisible threads of the One Power. At the same time, the Shido press against the invisible barriers, sprawl forward, as resistance to their progress abruptly disappears. They rise to their feet only to meet a different and more horrible form of resistance. Ranks of grim-faced Ashaman step forward, and under their terrible gaze, entire masses of Shido simply explode. Even as the front ranks turn to retreat, bloody scythes of Saidin raze them to the ground. Then, in a great ring around the camp, and rippling outward, the earth itself begins to erupt beneath their feet. So you see this is just waves, looks like almost a perfect ring all the way around. So they're exploding, and then all of a sudden it just erupts, and some of them go flying, other ones are just turned into red mist. Shortly, though, the feel of women channeling starts to die away pretty abruptly, and the sound of battle starts to fade. But you do notice for Dill and Rafe that the Aiel are fleeing in all directions.
Which means including ours, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We better get out of here.
So you guys are left there, though, with the artifice and these dead bodies. You guys will have a little bit of time here if you want to try and pick over the bodies. But you guys are pretty much going to have about 4 rounds before escape will become a difficult possibility.
Well, you just toss the Aes Sedai bodies over the back of the horse and go.
I don't think we need to. Let's see what we got here.
You have a ward of some sort?
I have ward against people, and then I also have barriered sight, so I could make it where they don't want to enter the area, and we're invisible.
Okay.
So it would look like there's just nothing here.
Will that potentially draw the wise ones?
Perhaps.
Yeah, you guys start to see... you can't quite make it out at that distance, but exactly what it is. But all like huge chunks of Shido are just like they'll be running and then disappear, right? So make of that what you will. But if you do an intelligence check, you might be able to figure it out.
All right. So how big do you figure I need to make this?
Yeah. So you guys would need to make it about 25 feet roughly. Just to make sure that it 20 to 25, just to make sure that it encompasses. I mean, you guys would be kind of packed in there, but you can make a little
It's a
ring.
radius. So if I make it 10 feet radius, that's 10 feet on all sides of the center point.
So,
like, we probably aren't going to be able to fit the horses in this. But otherwise, I got to overchannel.
Justin, you were always good with the radiuses there. What would that be, you think, for...
10 foot on each side?
Yeah. Would that be enough to fit, 5 people?
It would definitely fit the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
So,
would be 20 feet across by 20 feet across, kind of.
okay. So, yeah, that would be... What did you get for your...
8.
An 8. Okay, yeah. So you can't quite make it out. Dill's not any better.
All right. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
It's got a 3.
I think we might be able to do it around the artifice. So
very
yeah,
good.
that's what I'll do is everyone gather around the artifice, and then I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll tie the ward against people off, and then do the barrier to sight.
Can we fire arrows out of this?
You probably don't want to.
Arrows
She's
come
doing
out
her
of
best
nowhere.
to
Let's just
make
this
people
will
not
hide us.
come
Let's
here.
just lay low for a second.
Did I get to bring Rafe's new naked girlfriend?
No.
Slash
You'd have to
servant?
go. We have 4 rounds, so you'd have to go down there and get her. The ward against people is going to go up on the first round.
Okay, so if we go out, we don't come back.
But as far as attacking out of it, I mean, you can. It's not going to drop the invisibility. Yeah. There's dome, and it doesn't create it and cross out into the dome for all the people. The dome's an invisible barrier. Yeah, so like you could shoot out of it, and they are just so adverse to going through the barrier that they will just avoid they probably just have to retreat.
It's a ghost.
That's shooting very real arrows.
I don't want to go in there.
Like, technically, I think, like, with reach, you could probably stand right on the edge of it and just poke them. But they could shoot into it.
True.
But you are also invisible.
That could make it fun.
Well, yeah, flat-footed. And I think you get is it like a plus 10 or plus 8 to your AC and a 50% mischance for them trying to hit any of us?
I just don't want anyone stealing my horse.
Well,
Where does it
IEL aren't
give you
known
the
for rides.
rules for that
The what?
of what it actually does? Like, does it just purely stop the people?
It's more like an aversion if we're going by what the book said, right?
Some sort of subconscious don't want to go this way. type
Okay,
thing.
so
Yeah.
it's really quick. So it's you guys can cross in and out, but anybody else, it just creates a barrier, an invisible barrier that they cannot cross.
We got a problem, though.
So it doesn't give them any.
I can't do it with both. It says there. Not another
Yeah,
warding weave.
you can't.
So let's go barrier of sight.
And just assassinate anybody that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Having Cho'Gath basically turned into a meat grinder.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And I'll, because we can see them, but I'll drop the power. I'll tie that off and let go in case there's any.
So I can attempt to rescue my guy Shane now.
Yeah, if you'd like to, and you're still on the same side of the hill as she was.
Leave her to die.
I don't think that she'll run away.
Well, you don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah, well, true.
I just know
Who knows
that
what
she.
they'll do.
I know something about it. I just don't know all the particulars. But it's a Lord's duty to care for his
Oh yeah.
charges.
I'll whisper to Dill to take her out.
She killed my father. Wait a second. That's not your backstory.
Yeah, well, I'll dismount and stand next to the Falk and get ready.
Okay.
Through the avenue anyone would likely come.
On one of the rounds, I'm going to ask Adina to heal me a little bit.
I could put up hardened air if we need to. I guess keep them out. Oh, you need to
See
be
how
healed.
many show up.
At least one small heal would be nice. It'd give me a little wiggle
Do
room.
cure light wounds.
No. 19, 25,
Yeah, that's definitely more than that.
32.
Yeah,
And remember, it's subdual now. The 23 you took or whatever.
20. Yeah, 23 subdual damage. So at least if I take 18 more points, I just get knocked unconscious rather than die.
Well,
Yeah.
don't worry. Don't have haste, but I do got a pocket full of 1 power zip for you. Just
How far away are you from getting Master Ward?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
It's just that it's very high, like kind of weave level.
Yeah.
So I have to over channel, I think, to do it.
Yeah, fourth level just to basically cover yourself.
Yeah, I can do the 4th level one, but I use that on the fireball. So,
Yeah.
no, I almost did that on the other channeler. Instead of like getting her killed, I would have done that and then just, suffocate her, knocked her out, and then put her on a leash.
All right, so it'll take about, you guys will have about 6 rounds before they actually reach your hill. And if you could see, you can see out of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you do see a lot of them are just skirting around.
Yeah.
There are some that start to come up and over just because of the pure mass of people. But you guys will have a surprise when the first ones, as they come through, right? But there's 3 of them that you see that are going to be coming in.
Okay.
So you'll get, everybody will get a surprise attack at the beginning here.
When I see him coming, can I embrace the source?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have enough warning that they're going to come through. So we'll start with Falk, since he was going first.
Okay.
Do you guys want to do a new initiative, or do you want to keep the same?
I'm fine with the same.
Yeah.
19.
That's a hit.
I wasn't expecting that. For 4 points of damage.
Okay. And Cho'Gath.
I'll hit that same one.
Okay.
Critical threat.
Nice.
32.
That's a hit.
26 damage.
All right, so you'll kill that one, and then you'll be able to.
Okay. Critical threat. 30.
30. Yeah, that's a hit.
16 damage.
All right, so it doesn't kill that one. All right, and then Dill. It's a hit. So he'll take aim at that one and takes that one out. Rafe, so there's one left that came through on this one.
22
That's a hit.
for 13 damage.
So it doesn't quite kill him, but definitely does a decent amount. And then Adina.
Will 16.
It's a critical fail.
Okay. Oh, come on. 7 damage. This is just tool air.
Okay, so he's pretty beat up, but still standing. Falk.
Can I get to him with a 5 foot?
Yeah,
14.
that's a hit.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have a better defense.
Probably because of the numbers that you could potentially be fighting.
Yeah.
A 4.
All right, so that'll take out that one. And then you guys will get another surprise, as you have 5 more that are going to be entering in 2 rounds. So we'll start off with Falk again.
Critical fail.
Okay. And then Cho'Gath.
That lightning bolt really shook
What
me
were
up.
you using?
My masterpiece longsword.
All right, so yeah, you go to swing, just over correct. You'll be flat-footed next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I swing and then like twitch from the shock?
Yeah. It's, your burns hurt.
Brutal spell.
20.
20, that's a hit.
He's not burned. He'd be like sluggish.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
15 damage.
Okay. And then, let's see, Dill. It's a hit.
You're gonna get done this.
Um,
Go take my
Rafe.
helmet off and find out that she healed my.
How far away? I
to
forgot
my
to ask the
helmet.
first one.
So are you using your bow, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can be at the far edge, which will be 20 feet.
Okay. 17,
That's a hit.
13 damage.
Do you want to do the same one that everybody attacked? Okay, so that'll kill that one. All right, and then so now we'll Adina.
Will
Will?
16.
Okay, so this will be a new one since that one died. You said 16?
Mhm.
All right, that's a fail.
8 damage.
Okay. Okay. All right, so there's 4 left. You do see there's 2 more coming up that you guys will that'll reach you in 2 more rounds. So we're gonna have 2 2 go to Cho'Gath, and 2 go to Falk.
Save me, Dill.
15, 16, 17 Cho'Gath?
No. It's 24.
24?
Yeah.
Alright, so they can't hit you other than a critical. And then we'll have the 2 on Falk. What is it on those? So a 14 and a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. So 5 damage. And then Falk, it'll be you.
Let me get pissed and try and hit that guy.
Okay.
26
That's a hit.
for 9. Then second attack,
Same one.
same one.
Okay.
Potential critical. 8.
Alright, so that'll kill that one.
No, that
Oh,
does an 8 hit.
sorry, yeah. No, 8 doesn't hit.
8 doesn't hit.
Yeah,
okay.
so just the first
damage
one.
is 11.
11. Alright, yeah, so you still kill him. He looked like he was pretty messed up from some of the fighting earlier.
The rest of them should just give up and become our servants.
Oh, I think they're just fleeing. Like, there's a good
Yeah.
chance that they probably wouldn't even attack us.
If we just let them go through.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to take that.
And then Cho'Gath,
All right.
So
unless you have cleave.
I do not.
Okay.
25.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
Alright, so this one's still standing.
Second attack.
Okay.
16.
It's a hit.
14 damage.
Alright, so you'll kill that one.
Cleat.
Okay.
26.
Hit.
16 damage.
Alright, so that one's standing still.
They don't even know we're here until they step through and get stabbed. So
Yeah.
Alright, deal.
Well, it's kind of, a good plan. It's not like they can cry out, like, who's going to hear them over the hubbub going down below this hill,
yeah.
you know.
Then they just came out of a whole bunch of explosions, so they probably can't hear anything anyway.
Well, yeah, but not that matters in D&D.
True.
Alright, so he puts 2 arrows in the other one that was next to you, Falk. And then it'll be Rafe. So you got 1 engaged with Cho'Gath, 1 engaged with Falk. And you've got 2 more that are coming up the hill.
I'll go for the one engaged with Falk.
Okay.
10.
That's a miss.
Okay.
And then Adina.
Will for half. I guess the
Which
one that's... You said one is engaged with Falk?
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
He got a 14.
All right. 5 damage.
Alright. Looks like we're back up to those. So you'll have another attack coming at each of you. Miss to Cho'Gath. 16.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then Falk.
All right, full attack on this guy again. 26
That's a hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay. He's still standing.
And 19
That's a hit.
for 4 damage.
Alright, that'll drop him.
Cleave to Cho'Gath.
Okay. Alright, Cho'Gath. So you got just the one that's near you.
Okay.
Shogoth can't be cleaved to. It only procs
21.
his cleave.
That's a hit.
For 11 damage.
He's still standing.
Fine. 21.
It's a hit.
For 14 damage.
Alright, so it'll take him to negative 13.
One of his cleaves would definitely kill me.
Just chop his head right off.
Okay. And then, so as you dispatch that one, 2 more come in. This is from the hill, so you guys will get your surprise round.
Okay.
As I imagine you're back by these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
21
That'll be a hit.
for 5.
Okay. And then Cho'Gath.
26.
That's a hit.
For 10 damage.
Alright, so that one's still standing. As Dill misses with his Rafe.
20?
It's a hit. Which one do you want to go for? 1 or 2?
Are they...
1 is the one they've been attacking. 2.
So they're engaged?
Yeah.
Sorry, make that 16.
It's a hit.
Okay, for 13 damage.
All right, so that'll kill that one. So there's 1 left, Adina.
Yeah. Will for half. 16.
Miss.
10 points.
All right. This one tries to stab Cho'Gath, busts his spear. It'll be you, Falk.
14
That's a hit.
or 7 damage.
All right, and then Cho'Gath.
Now, is this a full round action?
Sorry, this is. So
Okay.
you can do your
So my
second, sorry.
attack. 10.
It's a miss.
Okay.
All right, Cho'Gath. So you got 1 left here.
Okay. 23.
That's a hit.
13 damage.
So the others behind at this point start to notice that anybody that's going directly up just disappear. And so you see they're starting to just skirt around it. Because it doesn't look like any of these Aiel were really looking for a fight.
Yeah.
They were just trying to
Survive.
and get away.
They
But
failed.
They went the wrong way.
yeah, I mean, you guys do see some of the surviving combatants do give chase for a little bit, but nothing that will make it to your hill. And then it's pretty much they're moving through the dead, trying to recover anybody that they can. So you guys will be fairly safe up here to do what you're going to do, and then leave or do whatever you're going to do at this point. So what would you like to do?
Find that ter'angreal.
Looking out for me.
So you're going to search the bodies?
Yeah.
All right. So Kraylin had the gold serpent ring, I wonder if they give a description of this.
So I'm kind of just picturing what they would have seen, because they'd crest the hill and they'd see nothing but a couple of horses.
Mm-hmm. And maybe some dead bodies.
And some dead bodies.
Piled up
And then they'd go running through and immediately have swords chopping them to pieces.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, one step there'd be nothing, and then the next there'd be 5 people all basically armed.
Yeah. And anyone outside of those people that actually go through would just see blood splatters coming back out of
They would see their
midair.
friends suddenly disappear.
Probably followed by maybe a head rolling back out after Cho'Gath decapitates them.
I don't know if they ever really mention what it looks like. There is she does have
What, the artifice?
an ter'angreal though.
That's how it always goes. Get what I want on the last session.
And then never play again.
Yep.
Because there will
But-
be more. It was just not tonight.
Travis and Chris both owe me 10 gold now.
Well, we haven't survived completely yet.
So we'll figure out what it looks like. Come up with something.
Okay.
But it's a +1 real. She also has a pouch containing 8 marks and 3 gold crowns. The other channeler had a dagger and some travel gear. And
What kind of horses were those 4 horses?
there's a pony,
Kill it.
a light horse, and
You could make the pony carry everything our mule was carrying, and then just like tie it to the mule as that mule's servant.
3 light horses,
Okay.
and then a pony. And then if you want to search the Aiel, had short spears.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot on them.
Were they power rot short spears?
No.
Heron mark short spears?
No, they're just normal short spears. So then you also have the Artifice of Brazen. This unusual ter'angreal looks something like a large, intricate weather vane mounted on a marble base. Its arms and pointers are made of a variety brass and bronze-like of metals, and several gems and jewels, many of them quite large and seemingly valuable, are set into the armatures. Or around the base are inscribed words in the Old Tongue, which any of you guys can translate, or can any of you guys translate?
I might be able to.
Okay.
Decipher script.
Yep.
No, 13.
Okay. So yeah, you can't quite make it out. Yeah. That's the basic description of it.
It probably says control the dragon
You don't know quite how to use it,
channel here.
or anything like that, but it's 20 pounds. And you guys can obviously take it with you if you want.
Yeah.
Let's threaten the dragon.
Well, I was thinking that because you said you're going to go off book from this point on, right? I think is what you're thinking about.
It's a possibility, yeah. We'll see what ends up happening.
I was thinking we just take this down there and tell them what we did. Swear fealty. Give them the artifice. Because I don't think it's just against all male channelers, right? You just target them. So, like, he could use it.
That's true. We might be well rewarded for it.
But that'll probably be for a different
Yeah.
time. We'll discuss it.
There's not many people that you know of this thing's existence. So you can't be too sure who knows about it, who doesn't.
Well, obviously, there's a whole string of dark friends that know about it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think we can keep it safe. I don't want the White Tower to have it.
Yeah.
I don't want the Ashaman to have it. So who else does that leave, right? Who else is powerful enough to probably protect this thing?
The White Cloaks.
White Cloaks, maybe, but we could put it in the Stone of Tyr and hope it gets lost. But we'd have to get into the Stone of Tyr. It's not like we have access to that.
That in the Stone of the Tears, the Dragon Reborn's now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the Dina. We should just go down there and give it to him. Them.
Yeah.
So, you guys will get. Let me double check it. What are you at experience-wise right now? 15?
They're level 7.
We're at 10.
21,000?
21?
I haven't updated that in
mine.
forever.
Yeah, I'm at 10,000 still.
Level down. Because we're just right at the level, right?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. You just.
So it'd be 7,000 to level 8.
Okay, yeah. So you guys will get 28,000 to split amongst yourselves. I think that should actually put you at level 8. Because if you're at 24, yeah, it should be 7,000 apiece, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody want the book?
No.
No, at the PDF.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.